In the search for signs of intelligent life in the universe, directed by Bruce Williams at the Riverside Theater, the punk girl character Agnes Angst ended the first act with a performance art / punk concert performance in the Unclub. 7 minutes of continuous music. This is the demo / rehearsal tape for it, composed and performed by me, with me doing the voices, as I say, as part of a rehearsal tape. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting my act together, throwing it in your face. I want to insult every member of the human race. I'm Agnes Angst. I don't kiss ass. I don't say thanks. This will be a night of sharing for the sharing impaired. We're all soulmates after all in the vast cosmic dustbin of intergalactic space. The universe contains at least 100 billion galaxies. Each galaxy contains at least 100 billion stars, and we are microspecks on spec ship Earth. So the fact my parents kicked me out of the house and someone stole my parakeet should mean very little in the scheme of things. But no, I'm quite upset about it. To boldly go where no punk has gone before. Suburbia! As I was leaving to come to the Unclub tonight, my grandmother Speck said, "As long as you're going out, take out the trash." I look around the room. I see her seashell shadow box and her lima bean and split pea mosaic and decoupage hanging over Granddaddy Speck's Berkline recliner rocker, the kind they give away on game shows. I see her imitation early American maple coffee table in the shape of a wagon wheel. I see her salt and pepper shaker collection on the Simu early American knick-knack shelf. I see this wrought iron lamppost with a ceramic drunk leaning against it. I see it, but I don't believe it. Take out the trash, I wanted to say. I wouldn't know where to begin. And these are the days of our lives. What's coming up for me is something from my own soap opera. I look at my family, I feel like a detached retina. The last really deep conversation I had with my dad was between our t-shirts. His said, "Science is truth found out." Mine said, "The truth can be made up if you know how." Even as a fetus, I had womb angst. Inside the amniotic sac, the fetus had this headset that is plugged into this DNA tape loop that plays over and over, auto-reverse, all the rotten things that have happened throughout history. I knew the world I was coming into was liable to be a tampered with Tylenol, pins and Girl Scout cookies, ground zero kind of place. I wanted everything to be perfect. What's coming up for me is my dinner. And these are the days of our lives. On the radio, I heard the weatherman say, "The air today is unacceptable. People with breathing problems should not go out." I wanted to shout, "What's unacceptable is that the air is unacceptable." I think, wow, breathing is a biohazard. If we don't take in air every few minutes, we die. But the air we're taking in is killing us. I rushed to my behavior modification center, hoping they can help me cut down on my habit of breathing. In the cubicle next to mine, I hear, "Do you want to stop drinking? No. Do you want to stop smoking? No. Do you want to stop overeating? No. I want to stop caring that I eat and drink and smoke too much." Flash, new marketing business venture. Start behavior modification type religion where people can go to learn to stop caring. That's the music cue, you techno nerd. I want to share something vital I just read in this self-help book I took from the trash can in the ladies' room at the House of Pancakes. Will, by G. Gordon Liddy, master of the Watergate caper, my new guru, who, when holding his hand over our lit candle, said, "The trick is not to mind it." I don't mind it. When I first came into this world, Elvis was already fat. And I didn't mind it when I heard that Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off of a bat. I don't mind I was born at the time of the crime known as Watergate. It must have missed out on most of the things that made America great. But I don't mind it. And I don't mind no matter how much contempt I have for society. It's nothing compared to the contempt society has for me. I don't mind that the phrase truth in advertising was probably just some lie thought up by some guy in advertising. I don't mind that there's no more avant-garde, but my ma took it pretty hard. I used to be proud I stuck out from the crowd. Now everyone's marching to a different drummer. What a bummer. But I don't mind it. I don't mind that I took my goldfish and I put it in water from the faucet and it died. Our drinking water caused it. I tried my mouth-to-mouth resuscitation skills. My dad said you were a daughter of a scientist and should have been mouth to gills. But I don't mind it. I don't mind each morning I get up, I feel like I want to vomit. I don't mind that the teenage suicide rate is soaring like Halley's Comet. The boy I loved in school most died last year of an overdose. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I have set as my goal to get so strong I could peel onions all day long and never shed one tear. I want my skin to thicken, so if I am panic-stricken when the post-nuke day gets here, I won't even feel the fear as I watch me and the world disappear. The trick is not to mind it. If you're looking for peace, this is where you'll find it. Gordon Liddy showed me the way. I've been on a heavy metaphor maintenance all day, for life is like that can of flame, and we are like Gordon Liddy's hand hovering over it, and it hurts like hell. The trick is not to mind it. I mind it!